For today's hip stretching sequence, you will need a yoga mat, a bolster or a rolled up blanket, and one yoga block. For today's stretching sequence, we will be working on the hips. We'll start in the seated position with your feet together, allowing your knees to drop down towards the mat. You can always position your feet closer to your hips or farther away, depending on where you'd like to feel the stretch. You're just going to fold forward, your head towards the ground, and breathe deeply, relaxing into this position. Keeping in mind, none of the postures today should cause any pain. They should just feel like a nice, comfortable stretch. We can now slowly come out of this position, sitting up. You can grab a bolster or a rolled up blanket for the next posture. You can just lean back on the bolster behind your back. You can always lay down on the ground, keeping your feet together and still allowing those knees to drop out. You can relax on your back on, again, a bolster or a blanket. You can slowly sit up out of this position. Straighten your left leg out and bringing the bottom of your right foot to your inside left thigh and slowly folding forwards to get a good stretch in through that hamstring. Again, we'll relax into this position, breathing deeply. You can slowly straighten up out of this position. And we're going to switch legs, straightening the right leg out in front of you, bringing the bottom of your left foot to the inside of your right thigh, slowly bending forward. Again, breathing deeply and relaxing into stretching that right hamstring. You can slowly sit up out of this posture, straightening out your legs, giving a little bit of a twist if it feels good. You can drop the knees from side to side, whatever feels comfortable. And then you'll lay down onto your back on the mat, grabbing a block to place under your tailbone. You want to make sure this isn't resting on the low back, but it is sitting right underneath your sacrum. You'll extend your left leg out, drawing your right knee in towards your chest, relaxing into this position. If there's too much of a stretch on the left hip flexor, you can always bend the left knee if it's more comfortable. We'll be in this position for a couple of minutes. You can slowly come out of this posture by extending your right leg, drawing your left knee in towards your chest. Again, if the stretch in the hip flexor on the right side is a little too intense, you can always bend the right knee, keeping that right foot on the mat. Take a deep breath and just relax into this position. You can slowly come out of this posture by straightening out that left leg. You can lift your hips and remove the block. So for our next posture, you're going to straighten out your left leg, draw that right knee in, and you're just going to allow it to fall over to your left side, getting a good spinal twist. You can place a block underneath that right knee if the stretch is a little bit too intense. Relax into this position and hold. You can slowly come out of this position and we'll move to a spinal twist on the other side, straightening out the right leg, drawing in that left knee, and allowing the left knee to drop down to the floor on the right side. You can again place a block underneath that left knee or a bolster if it's more comfortable, and just relax into this position. You can slowly come out of this position. We're going to just do one counter pose with the block under the hips, feet planted on the ground. You can do the first level or the second level. Take a couple deep breaths in this position, and we'll finish off here. You can always stay in this position a little bit longer as long as it's comfortable. You can always visit our website at www.forskatetherapy.ca. Have a wonderful day.